This is your one and only FireSpark81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and welcome to the Kangaroo Kick Test. Alright, as I'm sure many of you know, the Kangaroo got a new kick ability. It can kick and shove things backwards, and I was wondering how far can it kick things and what all can it kick. So I have one of every single land dino lined up in a row here, and we're going to test it today. Please forgive me if I missed any land dinos. I think I got them all. Well, all of the rideable land dinos anyway. I didn't do everything because there's some things you can't ride and they're tiny, and I mean, as far as I can tell, it kicks pretty much all tiny things into non-existence, and I don't really care about tiny things. I wanted to see what things you can ride, you know, how far it can kick things that you ride and stuff like that, because in PvP and stuff like that, that's what's really gonna matter. It doesn't really matter how far it can kick a dodo other than amusement purposes. Anyway, let's get to testing it. All right, so I have everything weighted down, and what we're gonna do is we're just going to go through and unclaim a chunk of things, and they should not be able to move once we've unclaimed them. Once I've unclaimed them, I am able to kick them. So yeah, I'm gonna go through and unclaim a bunch, and then we're gonna start kicking stuff. All right, I've unclaimed our first chunk of things here. I also want to apologize for the constant texture popping. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's my ARK, if it's this map or what, but if textures look like crap, then look good, then look like crap, then look good. Yeah, I know that it's happening. I'm not sure what's going on with it, and to be honest, I just can't be bothered to deal with trying to figure out how to fix it right now. Okay, let's kick this guy. This is gonna be our first guy we kick. Let's get a good lineup, and I have some scientific-ish measurement things going on here so we can get an idea of how far we're kicking stuff. All right, let's do this. Oh, whoa, we just kicked the spider into basically non-existence all the way over there, so it can kick the spiders pretty far. We didn't kick the centipede that far at all. He barely moved. All right, let's try the scorpion here. Oh, man, it has quite the large kick. Now I'm wondering, I thought maybe we'd be able to kick one at a time, but now I'm wondering if the kick actually changes depending on where you're at in the kick radius. You can see we kicked the scorpion much further than the terror bird and the sheep. Let's double check this situation here. All right, the ovis has been unclaimed and is ready to be kicked. So let's make sure we're not going to hit that guy over there. Let's just kind of catch the edge of him here and kick. Oh, we still kicked him anyway. And it looks like he does kick further. Oh man, this is going to be, it's going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. So let me reset these guys here and we'll try this again. All right, so I kind of moved everybody around here to give us a little bit of space here to re-kick this centipede here and see how far he goes. So let's get a straight on as we can and kick. Okay, yeah, he still does not go that far. It looks like, judging by the head, 3 foundations is about it. Okay, so centipede doesn't go very far. All right, let's check out this ovis here. Let's throw this out and let's move him. And I'm also gonna see if we can just catch the edge of this guy and if that makes a difference. So he should be good to go. And if we just, actually, you know what I can do? I can just unclaim them one at a time, because if they're not unclaimed, they won't be affected by the kick. So that's what we'll do. I'll just have to unclaim each one. All right, let's kick this guy. Yeah, ovis goes pretty far. We're looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 foundations. So you kick an ovis 8 foundations. All right, Terror Bird, it is your turn. All right, so let's get as straight as we can and kick. Yeah, he goes almost as far as the ovis. Oh, nope, he's 1 foundation shorter than the ovis. Okay, on to the scorpion. All right, we are lined up with the scorpion and ready to kick. Kick. Holy crap. Okay, so that wasn't super scientific because he didn't go straight back. He actually ricocheted off the ovis, but Jesus, scorpion goes far, like really far. That's clear out of my measurement distance here. Like I only measured so many back here. Yeah, so you can kick scorpions to kingdom come. All right, let's check out the spider. Okay, I moved the Ovis out of the way, so hopefully the spider doesn't ricochet off of him, and we get a nice straight kick back. All right, here we go. Kick. And yeah, so the spider goes almost as far as the scorpion. I don't know if the scorpion gained distance because it was able to ricochet or what, but that is interesting. Okay, on to the Packy. I also double checked before we even started this test. The kangaroo's kick damage does, or I should say attack damage, does not make a difference in the distance. So that's something to keep in mind here. You have a flat kickback distance no matter what your damage is. All right, Packy, are you ready? Kick. Yep, Packy's about as far as the Ovis. On to the next. So apparently all of this is based on drag weight, but you can see that the size of the actual animal doesn't really make a difference on what its drag weight is. It seems to be the drag weight is whatever ARK just decided to set the drag weight as for, you know, that given creature. The size really doesn't matter. All right, let's kick this cat. And yeah, you can see that the cat went just about as far as the old reindeer here and the Megalania. Yeah, so size, I don't know if size really makes a whole lot of difference on what the drag weight is, because all of those are about the same size as the sheep, the Ovis, and the Ovis got kicked much further, and the scorpion got kicked way further than any of these. So while we're unclaiming this next guy, I want to let you all know that this video has been sponsored by Host Havoc. If you're looking for an absolutely amazing server host for your ARK server, consider checking out Host Havoc. The link for them is in the description below. Okay, Ravager, here we go. We're going to give you a nice solid kick here. And oh, Ravager. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like the Ravager did not go very far at all compared to the others. All right, on to the Raptor. Now, I'm going to say that the Raptor is probably going to go further than the Ravager, but we'll see. Yeah, see, the Raptor goes much further, but is actually somewhat bigger than the Ravager. Okay, on to the Wolf. Now, I'm going to be really interested to see, because the Wolf and the cat are pretty much the exact same size. I'm going to be really interested to see how far the Wolf goes. Yeah, so he's slightly further than the cat. Just ever so slightly further back than the cat. Okay, on to the Doedicurus. Okay, Monkey Man, you are up. Monkey Man goes much further. Okay, Mantis. And the Mantis, look at that. Mantis went crazy far. So it looks like he can kick insects much further than most other things, unless it's the centipede over there, which barely moved, but the scorpion and the Mantis essentially flew. Time to kick the Parasaur. By the way, when I move any of these, I'm keeping them at about the exact same spot where they landed, so when it's all said and done, we can take a look and have an idea of how far each of these go when you kick them. And Parasaur, well, Parasaur does get some distance on him, just a little bit, about the same as the Piggy and the Tree Kitty. Alright, what's interesting to me here is that these three ended where they did. The Iguanodon didn't go as far as these three here. You would expect the Calotheria, whatever, the sloth dude, or sloth horse, whatever the heck that is, to not have gone as far as the Iguanodon, and the Iguanodon to have gone as far as the Sleepy Time and the Carno. But then we have the not a trike who went much further than the Iguanodon and almost went as far as these three here. So yeah, that's weird to me. Almost as far as the trike, we're looking at 3 foundations. So all of these, like most of these dinos, are at 3 foundations, some not so much, and I'm not sure if it was just a bit of a glitch or if you got to hit them in just the right spot, or what the issue was. We might have to retest a few of these guys. And Utyrannus does not seem to move. All right, he may be getting caught on the rock drake. Okay, I moved the rock drake. He's been unclaimed again. Let's test this. Utyrannus does not move. We can't even budge him. He doesn't move at all. So I wonder if that means if the rock drake or any of these other ones are going to move. The Utyrannus might be our cap. Okay, so let's test the rock drake and see if we can kick the rock drake. Rock drake actually moves. Not much, but moved further than the Utyrannus. The Utyrannus didn't move at all, and it looks like we got about 1 foundation. So the rock drake is kickable, which makes me really, like, I'm wondering if the mammoth, like, this is where it starts to get very interesting, because will the mammoth kick? Then we can kick the mammoth. We can kick the mammoth, but we can't kick the Utyrannus. Can we kick a T-Rex? So we can kick a T-Rex. T-Rex looks like he moves about as far as the mammoth. Okay, so I'm expecting none of these guys to move. Now we're getting into the much bigger, what I like consider the super class of dinos. So these guys shouldn't move at all. But yet the Diplodocus moves as far as the mammoth and the Rex. Absolutely no sense, but you know what? That's why we do these tests, people. That's why we do these tests. Okay, here we go. Let's kick this guy. Paraceratherium. Yes, we can kick the Paraceratherium. And the Rock Elemental. Rock Elemental should not move. I expect him not to move at all. Yeah. He just stands right there and takes it. Kick his leg. Doesn't move one bit. Nothing hurts the rock elemental. Okay, last but not least, the Bronto. All right, Bronto, here we go. Bronto actually moves. Bronto moves as far as the Paracerium, and the Diplodocus looks like almost as far as the Rex. Yeah, the tips of their feet line up just about the same. So you're looking at about 4-ish foundations. They fall right in line with most of this other stuff here, but yet we cannot budge this Utyrannus. All right, the Utyrannus is here out in the middle of nowhere. Let's make sure he has some weight on him, and then let's unclaim him again and see what happens. Okay, there's nothing in the Utyrannus' inventory except for a chunk of metal. And let's go to options and unclaim. Okay, here we go. There's nothing around to affect him. I'm actually going to come in from the side. Yes, the Utyrannus does not move at all. So the Utyrannus, even though its size is much smaller than a lot of these other guys, it's right in the weight class with the same drag weight as the Rock Elemental. We can move a Bronto, but we cannot kick a Rock Elemental or a Utyrannus. And last but not least, we have this guy over here, the old Basilisk. So I'm gonna grab some weight. We're gonna throw it in the old Basilisk and see if it decides to move at all. Now, I have the Basilisk over here and away from all the others because of its weird shape, because it's a giant snake, and because I don't think we're going to be able to kick it. But, I mean, judging from the results we've seen so far, who knows? All right, let's kick it. Yeah, he barely moves. It moves a little bit. Looks like maybe probably 2 to 3 foundations. But, I mean, it's kind of hard to judge considering the shape that he's in. I'm actually going to say then he moves probably about the same as all the others, 4 foundations. If you're judging strictly by the head, yeah, probably about 4 foundations, which is surprising. I did not think we were going to be able to kick that guy. All right, let's get one final look at what we got going on here. Okay, so here you have it. We have all of our smaller things. It looks like the mantis and the scorpion and the spider just get kicked to just get absolutely decimated. A lot of the other little tiny things are about the same at what, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 foundations ish. Then you get up into this medium small, I want to call it, class here, which goes about the same, a little bit varying distances here and there. And then we get up into the more middle class dinos, and it seems like from about the size of the kangaroo, well, actually, I want to say about when you get into your bipedal meat eaters here, everybody else goes about the same distance of 4 foundations. The iguanodon didn't move as far as I expected. Neither did what is this thing here? I can't remember. The gallimimus didn't move as far as I expected. I expected the gallimimus to go much further, and I actually expected the dire bear and the tree kitty and the turtle to not go as far as they did go. It surprises me that we can kick a bronto 4 foundations back, which is very, very surprising. But yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this test. I plan on doing a poop stun test with the Rex as well. So if you like what you saw, consider hitting that sub button. I want to give a big thank you to my Patreon supporters for making this episode possible. You all are absolutely amazing people. If you would like to join my elite crew of Patreon supporters, please check out the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and show your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.